Welcome back to How Not to Die. Are you aware of the foods that can wreak havoc on your liver? Today, we're diving into a topic that's essential to your health. The 10 liver-detrimental foods that could be lurking in your pantry right now. From the seemingly innocent sweeteners to the overtly harmful alcohol, we'll be shedding light on these dietary culprits that might be impacting your liver health. So, buckle up for an enlightening journey into the world of nutrition. Stay tuned to find out if any of these foods are a part of your daily diet. First up on our list are processed foods. Now, these are everywhere, from your local grocery store to your favorite fast food joint. What makes these foods a concern for your liver are the additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats they contain. These components can really burden your liver over time. How so, you ask? Well, your liver is essentially your body's detoxifier. It works round the clock to cleanse your system of harmful substances. But when you consistently consume processed foods, your liver has to work overtime. The additives and preservatives in these foods are not natural, and your liver struggles to break them down. Over time, this extra workload can lead to inflammation and scarring, conditions that can progress to serious liver diseases. So, it might be a good idea to cut back on these. Remember, the less processed your food, the happier your liver will be. Alcohol, especially when consumed excessively, is next on our list. Now let's dive a bit deeper into how alcohol affects your liver. Alcohol is metabolized in the liver, but the process generates harmful substances. These substances can cause inflammation and damage to liver cells, eventually leading to scarring, or what's known as cirrhosis. Over time, this damage can become severe enough to cause liver disease. It's also worth noting that the liver can only process a certain amount of alcohol at a time. Drinking more than the liver can handle can lead to liver damage. This is why moderation is so crucial when it comes to alcohol consumption. It's not about completely eliminating alcohol, but rather about consuming it in a controlled and responsible manner. Remember, moderation is key. Moving on, let's talk about high-sugar diets. We all love a sweet treat now and then, but a diet high in added sugars can pose a serious threat to our liver health. You see, when we consume more sugar than our bodies need for energy, the excess sugar gets converted into fat. This fat can accumulate in the liver and lead to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD for short. NAFLD is becoming a significant concern in today's society, with millions affected worldwide. Symptoms may not be noticeable until the disease has progressed, making early detection and prevention crucial. Avoiding foods and drinks high in added sugars is an effective way to reduce your risk. This includes sodas, candies, pastries, and even some so-called health foods. Remember, it's about balance. Try to limit your added sugar intake. Your liver will thank you. Trans fats found in many fried and commercially baked products are another concern. These fats, also known as trans fatty acids, are created through a process called hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solid fats. They're often used to extend the shelf life of processed foods, but they're not so great for extending your own lifespan. Trans fats are known to increase the level of bad cholesterol, or LDL, in your body while decreasing the good cholesterol, or HDL. This imbalance can lead to inflammation and damage in the liver, as the organ works overtime to filter out these harmful fats from your bloodstream. It's crucial to note that not all fats are bad. In fact, your body needs certain fats to function properly. However, trans fats are not one of them. They offer no nutritional benefits and pose significant risks to your liver health. Choose healthier fats whenever possible. Opt for fats from natural sources like avocados, nuts, and fish instead. Your liver will thank you. Next up is high fructose corn syrup. This sweet liquid is a frequent ingredient in many of our favorite beverages and processed foods. It's cheap, it's sweet, and it's everywhere. But what does it mean for our liver? When we consume high fructose corn syrup, our liver has the job of metabolizing it. However, when we consume it in excessive amounts, it can overwhelm the liver, leading to a buildup of fat. This condition is known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a growing concern in today's health landscape. From fizzy drinks to sweetened cereals, high fructose corn syrup lurks in the most unexpected places. It's not just the obviously sweet foods we need to watch out for, but also the covert culprits. The key takeaway? Be vigilant about reading food labels and consider alternatives to these high-sugar foods and beverages. Knowledge is power when it comes to protecting our liver health. Consider alternatives to these high-sugar foods and beverages. Excessive consumption of red and processed meats can also be harmful to your liver. This might come as a surprise, considering the popularity of these foods in many diets around the world. But here's the catch. Both red and processed meats are high in saturated fats and additives which can burden the liver over time. The link between these meats and liver disease has been established in various studies. Regular consumption of these meats can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition where fat accumulates in the liver, causing inflammation and damage. So, what's the solution? Lean protein sources. These include fish, poultry, and plant-based proteins like lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. These foods are not only lower in saturated fats but are also packed with essential nutrients that support liver health. So, the next time you're planning your meals, remember this. Opt for lean proteins for a healthier liver. High-sodium foods can also cause liver issues. You might be surprised to learn that your favorite salty snacks and meals could be negatively affecting your liver health. Sodium, a mineral found in salt, is essential for our bodies in moderation. However, a diet high in sodium can lead to fluid retention. This excess fluid increases pressure in the blood vessels around the liver, a condition known as portal hypertension. When the liver is working overtime to filter out the excess sodium, it can become strained and damaged over time. Additionally, high-sodium diets have been linked to liver fibrosis, a form of scarring caused by chronic liver inflammation. So, what can you do? Start by checking food labels for sodium content. Opt for fresh, whole foods whenever possible, as processed foods often contain hidden sodium. Consider seasoning your meals with herbs and spices instead of salt. And remember, it's not about cutting out sodium entirely but rather moderating your intake. Be mindful of your salt intake. Artificial sweeteners, while marketed as a healthier alternative, may not be as safe as you think. The world has quite the sweet tooth, and these zero-calorie substitutes seem like the perfect solution, right? However, some studies suggest that these chemical concoctions might not be doing your liver any favors. Research indicates that artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, could potentially have adverse effects on liver health. Some studies have shown that these sweeteners can disrupt the balance of bacteria in our gut, leading to metabolic changes that can cause non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. In addition, these sweeteners might trick our bodies into thinking we've consumed sugar, causing an insulin spike and promoting fat storage in the liver. It's a complex issue, and more research is definitely needed. But in the meantime, it might be worth rethinking your sweetener choices. Consider natural alternatives like honey or stevia, but remember, moderation is still key. Over-the-counter pain relievers can also harm the liver. Now that's a statement that might catch many off guard. It's true though, overuse of medications like acetaminophen, commonly found in many pain relievers and cold medicines, can indeed be harmful to your liver. Here's the thing, acetaminophen is metabolized in the liver. When taken in moderate amounts, it's generally safe. But when you start taking more than the recommended dosage, the liver struggles to process it all. This can lead to a buildup of a toxic metabolite, which in turn can damage liver cells, leading to liver failure in severe cases. This is why it's crucial to always follow recommended doses. And remember, just because a medication is available without a prescription doesn't mean it's entirely safe to use indiscriminately. So the next time you reach for that bottle of pain relievers, keep in mind, always follow recommended doses. Lastly, some herbal supplements may have adverse effects on the liver. While the word herbal might suggest a natural and safe option, this isn't always the case. Many of these supplements are unregulated, meaning they might not have undergone rigorous testing for safety or efficacy. Some can even contain harmful substances not listed on the label. When taken without proper guidance, these supplements can potentially cause liver damage. This damage may range from mild inflammation to severe conditions such as liver failure. In fact, the use of certain herbal supplements has been linked to serious liver injuries in a number of reported cases. It's crucial to remember that natural doesn't always mean safe. Always seek professional guidance before starting any supplement regimen. A healthcare provider can help you understand potential risks and benefits, ensuring that you're making the best choices for your liver health. As we wrap up, remember that a healthy liver is crucial for overall well-being. We've explored the pitfalls of processed foods, laden with additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. We've delved into the dangers of chronic alcohol consumption and high-sugar diets, both leading causes of liver damage. We've brought to light the harmful effects of trans fats and high-fructose corn syrup, often hidden in fried foods and sugary beverages. We've discussed the risks of excessive consumption of red and processed meats and sodium-loaded foods, both of which can contribute to liver disease. We've highlighted the potential harm of artificial sweeteners and the risk of acetaminophen overuse, common yet overlooked threats to our livers. And let's not forget the potential danger of unregulated herbal supplements. which can have adverse effects on the liver when taken without proper guidance. Each of these foods or substances, when consumed in excess or inappropriately, can pose a threat to our liver health. Making informed choices about what goes into your body is a powerful step towards ensuring a healthier, happier life. Our bodies are intricate, complex systems that deserve care and respect. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating these foods or substances from your life, but about being mindful and balanced in your consumption. Take care of yourself, and until next time, goodbye.